welcome back to my home. So as you know from my last video, I need to finish decorating the rest of my dining room this week, but it's especially important because I am leaving town. I am going on a solo trip to see one of my best friends, and so I need to get stuff done, and I am historically very bad at getting stuff done. I need to finish decorating the dining room so that I can then properly clean it, leave it tidy. I need to plant potatoes at my seed starts. It is that time of year and I am historically awful at actually planting things when I'm supposed to. I have lost my train of thought on where I was going with this. I need to pack for what I'm gonna bring for this trip. Anyhow, that is how I'm feeling this week. I'm just feeling overwhelmed, but I need to get things done, and so I hope you will all come along with me as we finish all the things that I started and start some new things that I will have to finish later. Let's get into it. Spring has finally come here in Washington, as you can see, and with it, all of the wildflowers and trees are blooming, and it is so beautiful. This is really the perfect time for change for me, for cleaning out all of the old things that I no longer want, and refreshing my home, refreshing my mind, refreshing my creativity, all of the above. This week I am so excited because I am leaving to visit one of my best friends, and I just know that I'm going to come back feeling so inspired and so thankful for what I have as well. Before we get further into it, let's take a little coffee break and a little brain break and talk about the sponsor of today's video, who is June's Journey. If you have not played before, June's Journey is a hidden object game set in the 1920s and following June, who is trying to solve the mystery of her murdered sister. I've been playing June's Journey for a little while now, and I love the lush scenery and the costuming. The storyline is so interesting, it never ends, there's always something new to discover, and right now you can join one of the most iconic detectives of all time, Hercule Poirot, and discover new mysteries and scenes that are based on Agatha Christie's Murder on the Orient Express, Death on the Nile, and The Murder of Roger Ackroyd. My introduction to Agatha Christie was through the BBC TV show Poirot. I loved that show so much. I was obsessed with it. I got all of the seasons from the library, and I have loved her ever since. I am loving the Agatha Christie twist on all of these little scenes. But June's Journey is more than just a hidden object game. If you know me, you know that I love to redecorate my house, and on June's Journey you can also decorate your island. You can get seasonal decor. It is so much fun. I have been trying to make little sections on my island, so there is the safari section, there is a maze, there is the main house, there is a glorious party going on in the yard. There's always something new to do on June's Journey, whether it's decorating your island, participating in seasonal events, or doing something like this new Agatha Christie experience. It is so much fun. So if you would like to pass your time in a nice way while finding objects and solving mysteries, and imagine that you are in the world of Agatha Christie, you can download June's Journey for free using the QR code here or the link in my description. I love this game. I always go back to it, and I'm definitely going to be playing on the plane later. Let's get back into it. I probably need to get started packing.
I was excited to finish up the dining room and put a close on this little project that I've been doing over the last few weeks. This side of the dining room is not as exciting as the other one because it's really just this one wall, this little corner that I didn't finish. There are, of course, tons of projects that we could do in here. The floor is missing a chunk because there used to be a built-in cabinet there that was not useful or pretty, and so we took it out. But unfortunately, we did not take it out before we redid the floors. We've never really found a way to fully repair that little chunk of missing floor, so I decided that for now I will just cover it up with a little bookshelf with all of my cookbooks so that I can see them better. This little shelf has been in my pantry, which is almost always closed, mostly because it's just always messy and I don't really want to look at it. But that also means that I haven't gotten into my cookbooks. I haven't been using them the way that I normally would. And I'm so happy I did this. I love the way that they look out here. It's really easy to access. And I just think this little shelf is the perfect cookbook shelf to hold all of my vintage cookbooks and the newer ones that I love too. After I moved the shelf out, I needed to rehang a lot of pictures. Originally, this was a large mirror right here that covered most of the wall, and I think it made the room look smaller. They always say that hanging mirrors makes your room look bigger because it reflects the light and it makes it just look like it goes on forever. But the way that the mirror hung and the way that it reflected the lights in the house instead of the light outside just kind of stuffed up the room. So I decided to replace it with this beautiful round mirror that I got a while ago, and I love the way it turned out with all of my embroidery and cross stitch that I have thrifted over the years. It's a perfect little cute collage, and most of the cross stitch has to do with food, which I find kind of funny given that it's right above the cookbook shelf. I also hung my favorite art that any of my kids have ever painted. This little painting my daughter did. Makes me laugh, and it also makes me think of the classic Scream painting. Then I decided I needed to dust off my grandma's china cabinet, maybe rearrange things a little bit on top, and that's all I had to do. Once I was done, I couldn't believe I didn't just finish it in my last video, but I had been feeling so tired and just so not ready to make those decisions. So I think it's fine sometimes to leave little projects for later. We don't always have to push ourselves to just finish everything right away, as long as you get to it within a reasonable time frame. The friend I am visiting is someone that many of you may know. I would love to see your guesses in the comments. We will be doing some work together, so I wanted to ensure that I had everything I needed to be on camera while we filmed together. But otherwise, I wanted to also make sure that I was packing light.
Through stardust, city lights, I wander and struck, and just wanting the whole thing.
But I also knew I wanted to bring books to read because I have to have a book with me always. So I decided on The Only Purple House in Town, which someone sent me. Thank you so much, whoever sent me this. And also The Book Witch by Meg Schaefer. It came in my Book of the Month subscription, which I've had forever, and it was my free add-on of the month, which is really fun. When it's your birthday month, they give you a free add-on, and my birthday's on the 27th, so I'm really excited to read it.
Just wanna know the whole thing, the whole damn thing. Just wanna know the whole thing, the whole damn thing.
I decided not to bring my purse in favor of this personal bag for a laptop. I'm so glad that I brought it. It made it so easy to have my laptop with me when I needed it. I did edit a little bit on the plane, and it just simplified the process. I wasn't having to dig through my purse for everything, which was really nice. I tried really hard not to pack too much, and in the end, I think it was just the perfect amount to go see her.
Here is snow, just telling the truth. Just wanna know the whole thing.
But like I said, before I left, I needed to start my seed starts. This year, I am trying to keep my garden fairly simple. I don't know why I didn't know this, but I learned that you can start your seeds in cardboard egg cartons and just stick them straight into the ground. You don't have to take the little capsules out of the egg cartons because the egg cartons are biodegradable. So I started tomatoes, sweet peppers, and more tomatoes just because I want to keep it simple. I want to grow what I know we will eat and not get carried away with the excitement of looking at all of the fun things to grow and thinking they would be so fun and then not eating them. That is the classic ADHD problem with having a garden, is that everything looks really fun. But in reality, I know we're just going to eat a lot of tomatoes and potatoes and some snap peas and probably not much else. And then it was time to plant our potatoes. I'm trying to grow a whole box this year, so we'll see how lucky I get. Last year, my potatoes did okay, but I planted them too late, so we didn't end up getting any big ones. This year, I'm going to plant the whole box, and I'm hoping to plant red, golden, and purple potatoes. I can't wait to see if they sprout up.
I found you just like an open window.
A lot of the tasks that I had to do this week were tasks that I wasn't necessarily looking forward to, but that felt really good once I got them done.
Window, there's nowhere else I'd rather be. Baby, your color burns through me.
I find that this season is really conducive to encouraging change, and I don't know what it is, but lately I've been feeling the need for more change than usual, so I was really excited to go on this trip. And when it was time to get ready, I found I was really nervous. I have never been on a trip by myself before. I've never flown by myself before. The last time I traveled without kids was before I had my last baby. And so I was just feeling a lot of feelings of nervousness, not knowing exactly what the trip was going to bring, and not knowing how I would feel when I came back. If I'm being really honest, I'm feeling a little bit stagnant at the moment, and I'm not sure what it's going to take to change it. But I was hoping that a change in scenery might help me appreciate what we have once I got back. And I'll spoil it a little bit. It absolutely did change my perspective on where we are now, which is such a good thing. But I will be talking more about that later. I feel like this video is quite a bit shorter than my normal ones because I was traveling, because I already have plans for the next video where I want to share who I went to visit and what we did, and it was so much fun. Also because we're moving into a season of change where I'm decluttering, I'm changing up the house again, and I'm just trying to re-inspire myself to find joy where I'm at and figure out what it is that we need personally and what it is that I need as a family. So pretty! Change can often be scary, especially if you're neurodivergent and you're very used to routine and familiarity. But change can also be really, really good. It's something that I hadn't considered. I realized a lot of things on this trip that I did not expect to come to terms with, and I am really looking forward to sharing with all of you the changes that will happen because I went, the changes around my own home, the changes in my life. There were so many good things that came out of this. Most of all, that I got to go see my best friend and spend time with her that we've never gotten to spend before. We got to spend time in her new home. I got to see all of the change that she's been going through, and it just really inspired me to pick up doing what I love and really pursue my own dreams as hard as I possibly can. Because we only live one life, and if we're living a life that is stagnant, the dreams that we have tried to pursue our whole lives are never going to go anywhere. Avoiding change just because it seems hard or maybe even impossible or really, really scary is avoiding the chance at happiness and success and reaching your dreams. I have a really good feeling that this trip will make a big difference in my life. I can't tell you why exactly, but everything about it just changed my whole perspective. But for now, my friends, that is it from me. Thank you again to June's Journey for sponsoring this video. Check out my description to download the game for free and go on your own little adventure. As always, I hope that wherever you are feeling safe and loved, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!